Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another enchanted evening on Twitch TV / Dan Snacks. The snackiest place around where we have the best games and the best snacks. This is the only place you can get both that I'm aware of. How are we doing? Alright, I need to beat it with these last two cities, alright. Let's go with Pollution Tier 2. We make the game harder, of course. It's like an Ascension mode in the other games. Makes a run inherently more difficult, you could say. We do love our runs here, don't we? Alright. So, in this game, you have to defend your city on two sides. Two sides. If enemies get in on either side, you lose. So you gotta defend on both the left and the right. In other terms, it's probably like a lot of roguelikes that you've already seen and know very well. Slay the Spire comes to mind. Any kind of deck-building card game. This is a deck-building card game combined with a town defense game, where you build up a town and an army to defend your holdings. And there are many different strategies that you can employ to that end. So it's kind of like an RTS even. It's sort of like a defensive-oriented RTS deck-building game with rats. As you can see, that was wave 1. You gotta survive 30 waves. Pretty simple, huh? Lots of different rewards and choices to make all the time. Merchant here, we're selling various cards that I can use to enhance my stuff. I'm gonna get a wall to expand. Plus 20 gold whenever you get a card. What a weird one. I don't love these choices. I really don't. But we need more stuff. The market is very good. The market is very low-tech, low-key, very good, as it can get us many more options. So we're building up a deck and defenses here at the same time to withstand waves, which is like, you know, any survival game, really. But how many survival games have cute mice? That's the real question. And each captain has different methods for dealing with things. So there are 6 different mice you can play as, and they all have very different strategies that they can employ. And of course there are events and other quirks along the way that will make you play differently. We got an attack coming from this side. Don't really have any defenses over here, so that's kind of a problem. Kind of. Hopefully we'll draw some more defenses here. Yeah, that'll do. These deckhands are pretty effective. TBH. For low-level units, because you can only cast them so many times. It's one of the pirate. As the pirate faction, I get pretty strong units, but they can only be played a certain number of times. It's called stock. It's a mechanic specific to this captain. Let's go for the advisor. +1 tax. Cool. That's actually really handy. That will bring in more money. Read force car. A random military car. Let's take that. Oh, we got the pirate. He's very good, but we'll need lots of money to use him. Hey, who can? How you doing, bud? Great to see you. Great to see you. Can't handle levels of cute. It's a very cute game, but it's the cuteness belies its nature. Camus. It's actually if you like deck building games, this is one for you. If you like roguelikes, it's basically a roguelike deck building survival game where you build up a town. It's sort of an RTS deck building roguelike, if you will. Take all of those terms together, you'll have what's the correct. Hey, who can? Thank you. I know it was kind of busy. I didn't get my normal levels of chat interaction in, but that was a very spicy game. I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, so we're getting houses so we can have more rats, and they also give me more taxes. Ooh, what is this? +3 max HP to all deployed allies whenever a cheese card earns with 90 gold. Remove all obtained cheese cards. That'd be great to get all out of my deck. Perfect. Your deck starts with cheese cards to help you get going, but you really don't need them for too long. Unless you're running a cheese comp. They actually just become dead weight pretty quick. So we don't actually want them. Oh, Adam, you're killing me. I really want to go back to Genshin, like now. Oh. Love me some Genshin. You know, I was gonna wait till the next big patch to go back, but I think you're gonna make me go back early. No, I mean it's. I can only play one MMO at a time, and even though Genshin is not an MMO, it occupies that slot to me. We don't have to argue the technicalities over whether it is or it isn't, right? Let's get another market going. Let's get a big pirate down here to help us with this defenses. I know, it's definitely, you know, it's not an MMO, but it is an MMO. All the features are MMO-like. It's a game that I like to spend a lot of time on, let me put it that way. I freaking love that game. Hell, maybe we'll even play some tonight. I don't know. I don't know. Probably not tonight, but in the near future, it seems very likely. So now we're upping our borders here. Extending our borders so that we have more room to build and more protection should things get through. It's very important to enhance both these things on any successful run. We got a lot of deckhands here, ready to fight. But again, it's important to keep their stock up, which is a mechanic unique to this captain. This is sort of the naval officer mouse. You have a choice of 6 different mice to play. Get a boss advisor. What the hell does that mean? +1 max HP to military card for every node. Oh my god. Yes. That will make my pirate card insanely powerful. Very, very beefy and very hard to kill. However, to make this work, I'm going to need lots and lots of money. Because pirates are expensive, and they get more expensive every time you play it. Here's how the pirate card works. The pirate mouse costs more and more money to play it each time you play it. But it gets a percentage of that cash as HP. So you can make really, really, really beefy pirate lords if you play your cards right. That's one template that the naval officer can use as the rat leader. You have 6 different choices of leaders to play these maps. 30 rounds each. Difficulty going higher each time you beat one. If you want, you can always play it on normal, but you know, you're probably going to want to challenge yourself after you get the ropes of the regular runs. It's just like Slay the Spire in that respect, really. Lose all of our gold. We only don't have a whole lot. We might want to do that one. Yeah. Yeah, you like that, Adam? It's that kind of like on-the-moment punnery that got me where I am today. Alright, so we've got some pretty nasty stuff coming in here. We have a big pirate. An expensive pirate. But man, that boss card is going to get really wicked with it eventually. And I need money. I have no money. There's stuff in there. I got 2 merchants though, so when the money comes in, I'll be able to get stuff I need. So that's important. You can use treasures to accelerate your goals in various pursuits. An event? Let's see what we got. Hire a Shield Master Advisor. +1 armor to all allies. Or 2 leader levels for 1 Ratizen. That's a citizen. So like your stock. Like if this was an RTS, your pop cap. My pop cap's 34 right now. I'm using 23 of it on troops. A Shield Master Advisor would just give armor to all allies, which would be really... That seems just useful across the board. So we're going to take that. We're going for a very troop-focused build this time, so that seems really relevant to us. The market, of course, continues to provide us with options. We do like the market. I can only pick one each time, though. I keep thinking it's a regular merchant, which gives a lot more. So we're trying to buff up our armies for waves here in various ways. We're going to try to unlock some new units. We got the pirate, which again is getting buffed by multiple... The pirate has massive HP pools if we can raise the income generation in order to sustain the pirate. So the pirate basically works for money, but is very expensive to use correctly. So here's the regular merchant. I can buy all the stuff I want from this one, and they have some great cards here today. This will up my unit cap. This will... Oh, this one's just glorious. So many good things here I want to buy. Oh, too bad. And of course, as you play, the waves are going to get harder, bosses are going to show up, elites are going to show up. And we have an event here, landslide. Enemies now approach the city only from one direction. What? Isn't that like an insane buff? Aaron, this game's great. I think it's $10 right now on Steam. If you like Slay the Spire, if you like roguelikes, if you like deck building, if you like RTS, if you like tower defense, this is the game. It's a survival deck builder roguelike. A Dan Discovery. I posted about it on Twitter today. So I took the one that says enemies only approach from one direction. Yeah, I've never gotten that buff before. And it's not true. Apparently, I'm getting attacked by both sides this time, so I don't know when that goes into effect. Because it doesn't look like it's already active. I'm still getting attacked from 2 sides. Dr. Mano, I don't think... I'm not going to say Game of the Year or anything like that. Come on. Come on now. Let's keep it in the realm of reality. I would say, though, if you like any of those genres, it's worth checking out. I love having these markets. It's so handy. There's very valuable cards in this market. I could get another pirate. God, pirates are so freaking rigged if I can get the cash. We don't currently have the cash flow to support the pirates, but I'm hoping we get it. Like this pirate, the first pirate I got is already going to cost me 120 to play. But they're going to be really, really beefy. Like, I'm talking the beefiest. And since they stay alive for a very long time, that means it'll give me time for my my missionaries to buff them up. Ooh, +1 advisor. 300. I need the money. I'm just taking the cash. We can use that cash to enhance our other endeavors inadvertently. Yeah, Dicey Dungeon, same genre. Even though this is a little different, obviously, I consider they're in the same camp. They're in that same, like, do you like Slay the Spire? Because if you like Slay the Spire, you'll like this game. Alright, so it said that all my waves were going to come from one direction now, so I'm going to move all my units over there. I think this is actually, like, a huge... I've never had that boost happen during a game. So this is fundamentally changing the game dynamic if enemies are only going to come from one lane instead of two. I'm going to move all my troops over to that side. And hopefully it wasn't lying. Those pirates are very, very large. It's costing me more money every time I play them, though. I get a defensive wall card, Plague Rats appear. +2 Radizens, Plague Bane... Well, either way I get Plague Bane Rats, okay? So I either get a defensive wall card or 2 Radizens. I'll take the defensive wall. Oh god, they're coming. And I'm assuming it puts all the troops in one lane, too. So I think I still get both lanes worth of enemies, but all in one lane. It's still better. +2 gold for every notoriety from discarded cards. I could make insane money. You see, the notoriety is what's going up on that pirate every time I play it. Every notoriety point makes it cost 1 more gold when played. However, if this arrest card gives me 2 gold for every notoriety, this thing could make me mad bank quite quickly. With 2 pirates coming out every wave. 10% gold gain! Yes! Yes, we will take this advisor. We will build a wall. And let's try to get all of our troops over here. Oh, can I not move them to this side? Oh, yeah, I can. Let's go, people. Come on. They're all going to come from this side, so we want to be stacked. I've never been able to do this. You're not supposed to be able to just stack one side. So this is very interesting. Played for we didn't have enough people for Gremlins tonight, so... what do we got? Oh, the monastery. I do want a monastery. Another pirate. And we'll take a box because it makes money, whatever. Although the box is kind of a low-level one, I shouldn't have probably taken that. We got arrest now. We really don't need the box. We got bigger ideas. Oh, you know, I never turn my stuff off. Oh, that was the card I had to discard to the arrest. I understand now. Also, we're building on that side for free because enemies will only spawn on this side now. Because of that weird buff we found, or... let me turn off my messaging. Everybody's always trying to message me. I don't know why. Don't they know I'm playing games? Come on. Alright. Expansion, yes, very good. That'll buff a building. We can use that on some of our, Oh, Adam, stop. You stop. You're an important dude. I really like the monasteries. They let me thin out the deck. As you know, if you played any kind of games like this, thinning out the garbage cards in your deck is very important. Now that we're on wave 11 of 30, we're going to try to be more careful with our selections. We're no longer struggling to survive turn to turn. We want to make sure we're making good plays, smart plays, with the amount of resources that we have. We've only got, for instance, we've only got 3 more rat quota. Well, we're going to have more in here in a second because we're building more More food supply. But you don't want your whole army to be wasted on, like, you know, little dudes. You want your strongest units to be taking all of your stock. Like, this pirate costs 160 now. I can't even play him. I need money. I need money generation. That's what I need right now. I got 3 awesome pirates in here. But I can't afford them. I don't know that show, Adam. But you can tell me. I need a card that gives me a lot of gold. Like, I mean a lot of gold. We need to start doing some serious income. Get an attack card. Get a rough work card. Create a gold ore that grants 2 gold whenever you click it and disappears after 6 seconds. No, that's okay. This is so weird to me that I only have to defend one side. I've never gotten that card that lets you do that before. I Love Lucy. That is an old one. Rum. Rum would give me money. Not the kind of money I'm looking for, though. I need major income.
And to think, I hesitated.
Oh, Adam. Thank you so much for gifting that sub. Adam's up to 5 gift subs in the channel. You believe that? Thanks for being here, Swords and Wolves. I like both swords and wolves. Two large pirates. We just need to get this, we need to work on income. Oh god, they killed it. Yeah, this is an elite. This is like a mini boss right here, this big guy. So that guy destroyed that barrier. We're gonna have a chance to get it back here in a second. But until then... Alright, we're looking for the big income cards, the big money. Alright, this one's good. 20 gold for every card in your card bag. It's not bad. A sea fort every 3 seconds launch a cannonball that does 10 AoE damage. Eh. You know, defensive buildings are pretty good. This one makes more... Oh, I don't have enough money for that, so it's irrelevant. Yeah, I had no idea, Swords and Wolves. There's no way that I could have known that from, like, your name or anything. You know, there are mice, there are rats. Who can say? Choose one of 3 legendary cards. I do not want any of these. So you don't have to take them. What we need to do to finish off, like, what we need for this game is to get some sustainable mad cash generation. We only have to guard 1 lane, which is a great buff, I think, honestly. That normally you have to guard 2 lanes, but since I got that one weird event earlier in the game... slum card, we don't want that. It's good, but like it'll take up all of our room. Okay, so this lets us delete a card from our deck, which is great. We can get rid of one of these things we don't want anymore. Let's see. Missionaries. Oh, we can only... I keep forgetting from the merchants we can only buy 1. The big merchants we can buy a bunch, but... So we're going to try to extend it to the maximum point here. Before we set up on the other way, because there's no enemies are ever going to come from that side, giving us a huge advantage. This is normally a 2-lane game that we're playing 1 lane in, which is, frankly, quite awesome. Plus 80 gold whenever I redraw? That could be pretty good, except to get -1 card. Don't like that. How are we supposed to make money? We need mad cash. We're not finding the cards to make it, huh? We'll get there. We'll get there. We got time. We're at wave 14. By wave 14, your plan should be coming together, because that's halfway through a game. $450 Gs? Hell yeah. Well, we could upgrade a military card, though, instead. Nah, we'll take the money. Now, upgrades are really good in this game, but I think we're gonna find ways to get them. Buy a building. Got an event. Start a shooting minigame. Okay. That was an easy 400G. Okay, as you can see, we have a very, very large force because we're able to commit all of our forces to one lane. That was a very cool thing that we found. I've never had that buff in a game before, so super cool. It will be much easier to protect a single lane because we'll know where the final boss is coming from. We'll know all the mini bosses are coming from. Kind of glorious. And that means we can stack all of our units in one lane instead of having to divide them. It's kind of mad broke, to be honest. Monastery, we're gonna get rid of these crappy guys. What do we got here? We do not yet have the moneymaker. We're looking for the moneymaker. +1 card whenever you redraw. That's not bad. We might take that. Now we'll finish expanding on this side just because it'll give us room to build. Got an event. 100 gold for every butterfly I click. Alright, well, be on the lookout for butterflies. We are continuing to add to our forces. A giant mass of pirates. Deleting a card from our deck. Still hoping that a big moneymaker card shows up in our, Oh, there's a butterfly. In our hands. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a large boy. However, as I stated, these pirates are incredibly hard to kill. Every time I play the pirate card, it gets stronger. But it also gets more expensive to play. So there is a, there's a thing there. Ah, here we go. Here's our money card. Tulip. After 90 seconds, you get 80 gold, and it permanently gets plus 40 gold gain. What happens at wave 30? Yeah, wave 30 is going to be the final boss. So let's say you were doing like a Slay the Spire run. It would be the final boss. Now, what that final boss is can differ, but it will be one of the possible final bosses. Review your pillow. Hello. What's the replay? Okay, so Adam, there are different bosses that can spawn. There are different dials you can tweak to make it more difficult. There are different captains you can play that all get different cards. Like, I'm playing one of 6 captains, the naval officer. I'm okay, review group. I'm as best as anyone can be during these times. This is very much, Adam, this is very much like Slay the Spire or another roguelike deck building game, except this takes the form of an RTS city defense game. It's a deck building game. It's also a city defense game. But it is single session roguelike with unlocks and everything. The closest analogy is Slay the Spire, definitely. But we got a Stream Raider battle to take care of right now. So one moment on that action. No review group, I have not. An error occurred with this battle and it cannot continue. Would you like to see the battle results anyway? Yeah. What the hell? I have not played it, review group. Well, we got a battle error. I can tell you that's the first time I've ever seen that. We've been playing this game for a while. Let me reset Stream Raiders, maybe? Let's try that. Yes, I am a man of predictions, but I'm not making predictions. It's stupid to make predictions for games in 2021 because of the world right now. I've said this repeatedly. But certainly you've got something to ask, so fire away. Yeah, Crindus, you're not wrong. COVID makes all other speculation completely irrelevant, and anyone who says otherwise doesn't know anything. Straight up. But go on. Ask your question. Let's see what we can do here. Start battle. There we go. We got it. All right. We'll get back to Ratropolis right after this fight. We're playing Stream Raiders. You can join us right now with battle. Use the battle command. It's free. You can play on your phone. You can play on your iPad. You can play it on whatever device you're on. And we play this every stream in the back. It's dumb fun, and it's a lot of fun to get your collection going. I don't believe that's true, review. I believe all of that. You know, hey, you said I like to speculate, and I do when we have with known information. I think I like making intelligent predictions. COVID has us all right now, and if COVID is successfully dealt with in the next 2 months, in a reasonable fashion, obviously it's not going to go away in the next 2 months. But if it is under a reasonable expectation that things will be under control, then new announcements and marketing rollouts can occur, which will dictate quite a few products and games that I do believe that were delayed last year. It's not even about developing remotely, it's the whole process. I think people have a very narrow view of what that entails. Like, there are a lot of different gears in the wheel of games that have become almost impossible under this. Even just getting a copy of the game to a crew to do other things with the game has become a nightmare. You know, snags appear in the strangest of places. Anyway. Basically, everybody's waiting to make sure that we are beyond this thing before they say, hey, we got lots of cool stuff. Because they don't want to get caught in a trap. Until there is known information to make the claims that will be used, you know, in investment meetings and stuff like that, it is not prudent to put your cards on the table. After 180 seconds, get 190% of spent gold. And lose 50%. I can lose all my gold right now and get back 200% of it in 90 seconds. You know, sure, let's do it. Well, right. That's why they haven't announced those things. That's why we don't have release dates. That's why we don't even have games in a lot of cases. I mean, Elden Ring is like the easiest one of them all. It was supposed to come out last year. Oh yeah, I should temper that. I speculate that it was supposed to come out last year. There we go. Again, I don't think people understand what processes were disrupted in the development cycle. It's not just as simple as, hey, we're working from home now. It basically didn't work at all. The whole system. But I do think, again, okay, so let's say the expectation is that COVID is under control to some extent. Within the next month or so, then I think we'll see a lot more of Elden Ring in February. That depends on several different factors. Which, you know, we can speculate on, but it isn't valuable speculation. These rats do. As far as I know, this is the only faction that gets rats with guns. I mean, it's not even tricky, review group. It's just a matter of waiting. Just like with every other aspect of COVID, it's a matter of waiting for the world to go back to a reasonable semblance of how games were developed, because nobody could adapt in that time frame. And any kind of plans to fix game development in the future for this kind of contingency will take quite a bit of time to implement, so that if it happens again, there's that... They'll have different procedures in place. But there's no way, like, it's just not a thing right now, you know? Well, it's... I think they will put the game out when it's ready to come out. Go FromSoft. And we just gotta wait. That's it. There ain't nothing else we can do. Donate a card. Your reward depends on the rarity of the card. Okay. You can have... Man, I don't want to give him something good. We've got this deck down to a science, though. We really don't have any chaff. I guess you can have a house. 30 gold. Wow. I don't even have anything good to delete with my monastery at this point. Devastating plague. Ugh. Wow, this terrible context on this. Read the room, guys. Alright, Purificate cards. Oh my god, no, that's ghoulish. They will come back to threaten the city. Fine. Let them come. Got expansion. Expansion cards are really good. They'll let you upgrade buildings. You know, Dr. Mono does a lot of different publishers. But this one is Namco. Alright, the money came in from that thing finally, which is nice. Oh god, we got a really big one. Oh, he killed that in one hit. Upgrade time. We need an upgrade. Pirates. Pirates must be upgraded to tier 2. What do we got here? I don't think I want any of these. I guess another market can't hurt. Hey, MWax, what's up, yo? Oh my lord, that is a large weasel. Plus 20 tax, 3 more seconds on redraw time. That's rough. Or I can get 3,000 gold but lose 10 food, essentially. 10 food cap. But I think it's worth. I can get food cap back pretty easily. Got a lot of food cap coming. Ooh, plus 1 card whenever I redraw. The library. Alright, we're doing stuff. We're doing lots of fast stuff. Okay, you know, we all want to see Elden Ring, okay? No doubt about it. And I think we will. I think we will. I think we will soon enough. I do not think that is the truth, Review Group. I think his job is very difficult. Having interacted with him multiple times, he's a great dude. Seems like a very great dude. I'm sure it's a very, very stressful job. But my interactions with him have been very positive. Hey, Ravigip, you never know. Alright, so this pirate now costs 260 gold per play. Base cost, which is ridiculous, but it's going to be stacked. Like, this deck is getting so thick at this point. Like, I don't even know what to cut anymore. Like, we're just getting... this deck is getting really good. We've cut out all the garbage. We've only got good stuff. Oh, that depends on the company, but those roles often have tons of different things that may or may not be an exact fit with the title. And I don't have an exact answer for you, Reviewer, because it varies greatly, that role at company to company. It can mean one thing at one company and completely different things for job responsibilities at another, so I do not want to speak for what that role entails it from, because I don't know. Yeah, lizards. There's lots of lizards and stuff in this forest, like evil lizard things. And then there were otters. There were otters too. Remember the otters? We're on wave 21, so we're getting there. 9 more waves. Wave 30 is the final boss. Oh, sure. Sure, but I doubt he's losing sleep over any of the tweets. But yes. People are very thirsty for Elden Ring. sure he knows that better than anyone. MWAX, hello, thanks for joining us. This is Ratropolis. If you want it in a nutshell, it's an RTS, city defense, Slay the Spire style roguelike adventure. So it's a deck builder, city builder RTS roguelike. It's called Ratropolis. It's an early access on Steam. Enjoy. Yes, review good, but then their game after this will probably be the most anticipated, and so on and so forth. Ooh, a handgunner. Yes. Like handgunner. Handgunner good. Handgunner good in our army. Alright. Space to build. I disagree with you. I think that's what they make. They know that that's what they make, and they know that they make them good. So. When you don't even have a good card to delete from your deck because it's getting so awesome. That's always a good time. Get a Squire card. I'll take it. Let's see. Get an expansion card. Oh, the merchant's here. Man, this is just... Things are coming together. We are really rolling here. And we're on wave 22. You really think they're releasing another RPG as the next game after Elden Ring? I think there might be a break game in between. But they will never stop making dark fantasy ARPGs. That is literally what they are. They're going to keep doing that. Regardless of whatever they say in an interview. So this isn't MTG. Let's. It's not even in the MTG spectrum, really. This is in the Slay the Spire spectrum. I don't think they'll make another Daracine, but if Sony wants to pay for some project like that, I'm sure they'd do it. Tenchu, you're not going to get Tenchu. That was Sekiro. Sekiro started as a Tenchu game. So that ain't going to happen. And I hate Shadow Tower, but the DNA of Shadow Tower did go eventually, make it to their other games, so, that's life. I mean, Shadow Tower is a garbage game. It really is. And that's okay. Kingsfield, yeah, Kingsfield's good-ish. Actually, no, Kingsfield's not good. Let's be honest here. Kingsfield is not good. Kingsfield is tolerable. I could play Kingsfield. No, they were known for having, rare moments of brilliance. Lost Kingdoms, for instance, was a cult classic. Parasite Eve remake? I think we'll get... I unironically think that could happen, and I also want to see it really bad, so... Lost Kingdoms, alright? Now that was a really cool take on the CCG. That is a tough bunch of pirates. Oh, 2 copies of Watchtower? Don't mind if I do. This will be nice, some nice frontline defenses to go along with the Horde. You want to see Titanfall 3? Well, maybe you will. Maybe. It could happen. It's a possibility. The black market. Nice. I will take this. And another pirate. Oh, I can only buy one. Right. Okay. I mean, we're at wave 23 here. I kind of want to get this crew down to just the good stuff. God, I've got so many buildings. Wow. Yeah, Yakuza was very well received. It surprises me for such a traditional JRPG, but it was a great game. One that we haven't finished, and I'm okay with that. I had a blast with time we spent with it. I do want to go back and finish it, though. But yeah, we played a ridiculous amount of it here on the stream, and I had a great time with it. No, there's no backlog, Dr. Mono. See, that's the thing. I could never go back to it, and I'd be equally happy. You understand that, right? You do understand. I know you understand that. I have no response. That does just not exist, alright? I stopped being threatened and owned by my games a long time ago. I believe that review group. I believe that. Who does number 2 work for? Okay, so this pirate now costs 340 Gs, but is enormous. Yeah, review group. I also hear it takes like a ton of grinding and farming, which is fine, which I'm fine with, but it doesn't. I don't think it would make for a very attractive stream. I've heard a lot about it already. It doesn't mean I don't want to do it. Oh, don't you start with me, Adam. More markets. More markets! Yes, Krindus, the military commander, uses rat knights. However, I am the sea commander, and I use, like, pirates, marines, naval officers, ships, that sort of thing. There is a faction that uses knights. The military general. Persona 4 Golden? Unlikely. I did say I would stream the Final Fantasy remake when it came out on PC, so that's still on the table. That's probably not too far off. You finished my Breath of the Wild playthrough yesterday. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad you liked it. Well, when there's no cards you want to delete in your deck. That's a good day, when there's no cards you want to delete in your deck. Yeah, you get to see it in real time, review group. Isn't that amazing? I knew it could change, which, Dr. Mono, by the way, is why I absolutely loathe weighing in on giant games after the first 2 seconds. You know what I mean? I absolutely hate it. But everyone wants... Everyone wants a review score after 15 minutes of gameplay. It's the world we live in. I have not tried Phoenix yet. Yeah, Review Group, I definitely said that. Multiple times. I'm not denying I said that, because I did say it. But especially for giant games that require understanding of systems and mechanics in the fashion that they are doled out in Breath of the Wild, as I anticipated, that additional time with the game would be beneficial toward coming to a conclusion. It's always frustrating to me when people demand to know immediately what do I think about a game when I don't formulate those thoughts cavalierly after 15 minutes, generally. I can tell if a game's dog shit after 15 minutes, sure, usually. But, like, to greater understand... A big game like that with all those interlocking systems and mechanics that really take time for you to even understand how to use. Like, I don't have a score after that, after even a couple of hours, you know what I mean? It's not realistic. Well, Review Group, I'm not afraid of giving early impressions, but a lot of people don't understand that those impressions can change over a playthrough. For good or bad. And that once you say something, it becomes law. It becomes canonical. Oh my god, this town is... This is out of control. There's no way we don't win this. It's just like, I've got everything. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that pretentious one. I mean, hey. I am, at the end of the day, glad I gave it a chance. Kindness, I have a secret. I also want ice cream. Wow, this is a weird item. No, ice cream, you know, there's a couple of brands of ice cream that you can use. I don't know if you want to hear about them. I have my favorites. Yes, there is keto-friendly ice cream, and guess what? It's actually pretty damn good. It's called Enlightened. I know, the name is a very pretentious one, isn't it? But it's amazing. Try it. Right, this is better than Halo Top. It's called Enlightened. Yeah! You got a shout out, yo. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, if you like Halo Top, you'll love Enlightened. Hey, Enlightened, I'm available for promotions. Hit me up. Let's get that sponsorship going. I got a bunch of Halo Top eaters here. I'm ready to convert them. Wow, we're at round 26, and we have the fattest stack of pirates I have ever seen. This was actually, because I only had to defend on one side, this playthrough was actually ridiculously easy. I do not foresee any trouble with the boss at all. I think the boss is kind of going to be a joke, but we'll see. Like, we really did some nastiness. What the hell? What class is this from? Soul building. Stack souls. So these are cards from other classes that I have access to at this black market. Weird. Keto diet sounds like it can make someone very gassy. I don't think so. Depends what you eat. I mean, it could. Peanut shells are not keto, okay? Peanut shells are an added bonus, okay? Peanut shells are a lifestyle. They're not keto. Chris, thank you so much for the follow, Chris. Wow, we are not going to lose this one. I'll tell you that right now. Is keto for weight loss and health reasons? Of course! I have never felt better than being on keto. Obviously, this year, nobody feels good in general, but I think it did do great stuff for my health in general. Let's pause real quick to do the stream raid. I've kind of plateaued on the weight loss, but definitely just feel better. I feel like I have way more energy than I used to. The naval rats are not too strong. I just made really good decisions. I am actually amazed at people calling, like, there's a lot of people that call keto a fad diet, which is like absolutely ridiculous to me. They're like, oh, you shed weight too fast, but it comes back real fast. Sure, if you go back to the carbs, that's gonna happen, and you don't calorie count. All keto really does is make calorie counting, you know, it takes the difficulty out of it because of the high satiation of keto foods. And your blood sugar never, like, gets messed up. You don't get carb hunger. That's all it really is. It's sort of natural regulation of caloric count. You can't trick, you know. It comes down to calories in, calories out, but it's a lot easier to not get cravings when you're eating highly satiating foods. That's the long and short of it. Review group, I don't know. I don't even keep track because I don't have to. Again, keto, right? Okay, but to be fair, yeah, I keep track anyway. But the best part about keto is that you don't have to. It's somewhere around like 1,700 to 2,000 right now. But I'm pretty liberal with my plan currently due to the nature of the world. I'm not incorporating nearly enough exercise at the moment, but that's something I will choose that I'll rectify in the future. Yeah, I'm aware of that review group. I mean, maybe it doesn't work for everybody, but I tried a lot of different things in my days, and keto worked for me. I got a ways to go, but it worked for me. Oh, I disagree with that. I think the major cities are quite walking friendly. Yeah, Dr. Mano, I'm just saying keto makes it easier to eat healthy, I guess, because again, all it does is eliminate the cravings, right? I could put down a day's worth of calories in a single meal back in the day with non-keto. Not even think about it. Man, what a bunch of junk. Alright. I don't know. Review group, most of the major cities that I've visited and or lived in have been really great for walking around. Depends where you live in the city if you need a car or not. That's true for most cities. What food do I miss the most? Pizza. For sure. Pizza and sandwiches. Obviously, I can have both in different forms on keto, but... Of course I'm not having pizza. Pizza is super anti-keto. Pizza has got to be the least keto thing on earth. So I guess that's probably the only thing that I miss, really. And again, even that, you find really cool ways to do things with keto objects. I think it actually lets you appreciate the taste of things more since you really cut a lot of the sugar out. I mean, hey, that's reality, review group. I have not, well, I have, review group, but I was much younger. I have to go again someday. One wave left. Pirates are costing a lot now. Dr. Mono says, would I be willing to bike to the office post-COVID? No. Because I walk to the office. So. We are at population cap, if you can believe it. This was a very surprisingly easy run, actually. All thanks to that one thing that made it so they had to go to one lane. That was pretty cool. Minneapolis is in fact super bike friendly. But yeah, it's not all fun and games. Especially Minneapolis, where it can get cold real fast, you know what I mean? Biking can be rough there. You know, poor Andy broke his leg doing that. Veramo, thank you so much. Is it an advisor that made them arrive from one lane only? It was an event, Veramo. I got very lucky, very early. And the first time I ever had that effect happen was that they would only come from one lane. I was like, wow. I've never seen this event, but yeah, it's super overpowered, right? I can just stack one lane. Yeah, Review, if he fell on his bike and broke his leg, it was very sad. Pretentious one, no. The GI offices do not have an exercise room for employees. Veramo, yeah, it was good luck. No doubt about it. Here's the boss, gang. The big one. The boss of the forest, the mighty tortoise. I don't think he's got much chance. Oh my god, poor guy. Well, that boss was a tough one. GG. It's a good run. Good run. I'd never seen that perk before. If you see that perk, take it. It is so good. Completely changes the dynamics of the game. That was actually my 10th game played, too, so I unlocked a new class, the Shaman. I can't wait to try this one. Deals 5 damage to a random enemy whenever an ally dies. Oh, this is the one that gets souls. Interesting. This one's probably the most complex since it takes 10 games to unlock. Thanks, Chris. Oh, yeah, I'm sure he does. Adam has always been Andy has always been a big on the biking. Which is why when it was so sad when he fell down and broke his leg in the cold Minnesota weather. Thanks, Chris. I'm gonna do a shaman game. I'm gonna go get a water first. I'll be right back, gang. I have never played the shaman before, so I'm very interested. This is the first time I just unlocked the class since it's my 10th game. So I'll be right back. Seriously, right back. Like 2 seconds. The music sounds like Spider-Man. Interesting. I had not noticed that. Okay, let's try the shaman, shall we? I bet this one is super weird, but weird can be good. Generally, they probably saved the most complex leader for the last unlock. I have no idea what cards this one has. All right. Oh, well, we could play another domain. We just did the forest. But I wonder what you get if you beat it. So I've beaten the forest with every class except for this one. I don't know if you get anything for doing it with all of them. No, not more Bang right now, pretentious one. It's a little late for Bang. I was drinking Bang before this, though. Just water now. A polar seltzer. This is my carbonated water of choice. What do we want? Coast, desert, forest? Let me put a vote up. I'll put a poll up. Why not? We like polls here, don't we? Alright, go ahead and vote. I'll be right back. I spilled some water too, so I'll take care of that right now. Alright, let's check the poll. How's the poll going? Oh, wow, this is gonna be close. We got a three-way tie right now. We got 2 votes for each biome. I cannot wait to see how this one ends up. The suspense is killing me. Pull? 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 But yes, pretentious one, I do drink too much bang. I drink 2 a day. Sometimes 3, which is 600 to 900 milligrams of caffeine. Which is way too much. So I've been trying to find the uncaffeinated version of bang to drink as my second to third bang of the day. But it's actually pretty hard to find that stuff, depending on the day. But I have been able to get some of the harder flavors to find of regular bang, so that's good, you know, it evens out. Alright. The poll is almost done. Your votes are locked in, and they will set the pace for this next run. In the meantime, I'm going to post a card I want in queue and see if I can get it. The theme of this week in queue is painters and lizards. What a mix. Gotta get my deck ready for that. Now, the biome. The big choice. The big board. Your votes determined this, people. We're in play. Yeah, lizards and classical painters. The coast has one with 4 votes. We're going to the coast. Since I've not played the shaman class before, we're going to play it on normal difficulty. I know. I can handle it a lot harder, but I've never played this, so I don't even know what the cards are going to say. Collect 1 soul for every card in your card tomb. So that's your graveyard. Gotcha. So I can collect souls. Now what do I do with said souls? And we will have to defend on 2 fronts this game. It won't be easy mode like the last one. Forbidden Trade. Soul Siphon. Stacks souls and spends all when played. 5 gold for every collected soul. I get these souls when I kill things? Or when my stuff dies? Skirmisher, immune to curse when deployed, +1 card hoard. Curse takes damage equal to the number of stacks every 5 seconds. Immune to curse. I understand. Wow. Okay, this is clearly the most complicated class. I have no idea what I'm doing. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Wave 1. Wave 1. Where's it coming from? I don't even have a unit down. All right, skirmisher's going down. I'm gonna have to watch my card graveyard and start stacking souls. Alright, so I killed an enemy and I got a soul. Interesting. So every time I kill an enemy, I get a soul. Treasure chest. Yeah, we know how these work. We're gonna try to get our population cap up. You can always use some population for some padding. Early on. Alright, we got another attack coming from this way. Wow, the skirmisher's half dead after 1 round. Not exactly the most stalwart combatant. Alright, immersion. I don't need to go. Let's make it count. Acolyte. Summons a skeleton when dead. Which is a 220 with curse 5. So the skeleton is pretty strong as a unit for early game. But eventually kills itself. Over 20 seconds. The Acolyte's pretty hardy itself, though. I kind of like it. Kind of for a common card, that's pretty hardy. Mushroom Farm. Soul building 60. Oh. I have to build it with souls. That is super weird. Alright, this is definitely a very strange class. Oh, it's between the market and the wall. It's a tough one. Market's broke. Market's OP. Market is like the best thing in the game. I gotta take the market. Even though developing early for more space is really important to me. And this deck, unlike many of my other decks, I actually want it to get really big. So I have a big graveyard. In order to get souls with. So this is going to force me to play in a lot of different ways that I'm not comfortable with at this point. So I can't wait to see where this takes us. Now you might say, Dan, you put all your units on one side so far. You ain't wrong. I got to get some down on the other side, which is what we're working on now. Which is good, because enemies are going to come from the other side now. Alright, leader level. What does the leader level do for me? Let's find out! Oh, now I get 2 souls for every card. Oh, I can get some mad soulage. Every leadership level gets me another soul pip per card in the graveyard. So we got to get lots of cards circulating through the deck. If I want to play souls. There's probably at least one other way to viably play this class. Camus! Camus did it. I was wondering who was going to say it. Camus decided to say it out loud. Thank you, Camus. You get the gold star for the day. We need like a necromancer or something, right? There's got to be a necromancer that summons skeletons that I can use to just keep the souls churning and burning. We are out of Ratisan space. Let's just take 3 Ratisans. Why not? Leader level up every time, baby. Crindus, don't be jealous. You'll get a gold star one of these days. I'm sure you've already gotten a gold star. Yo, these souls are stacking up. We're gonna get paid here. And I gotta find some more uses of my soul cards. That marketplace, I tell you, early marketplace. Always get marketplace as early as you can. Like, whatever sacrifice you gotta make to get it, it's worth. Just having that access to that one extra card can make such a big difference, especially early game. Alright, we got a good mix of combatants here. These acolytes that turn into skeletons, which die and turn into more souls, even better. We need a soul sink. Alright, well, defensive wall to make more room is great. And you know what? I don't mind this acolyte card. It's probably not the best card. Oh, yeah, that's right. Can only take 1 card with the market. Remove 1 card, 200 gold, plus 1 leader level, lose half my gold. Ooh. Oh, I don't like any of these. Let's just take the money. Money in houses. Real estate, they tell me, right? That's where the money's at. Real estate. We're gonna push up. Plus 1 advisor or 3 house cards. Okay. So normally I'd say the advisor is the smart pick here, but every time I pick like the 1 advisor, I get screwed. I get like some cheese deck advisor or something, so I'm taking the sure thing and I'm just gonna take more space. It's a controversial pick for a squire. Nice. We will definitely take that. Cool event. Alright, what do we got here? This is the big merchant. A wall and a house. Not too entertaining, but essential picks. Not the most exciting picks in the world, but important ones. And as you can see, I focus a lot on early game, opening up my lanes to put as much distance between the enemies and my base, and so that I can build all the important buildings. Which this game has been just housing, but you know, that's where we're at so far. I wish more entertaining stuff would have popped up, but hey, sometimes it's back to basics, you know what I mean? Those houses will bring in taxes, and they'll give me more space for units. So, as unmagical as they appear, we are setting a good pace for late game. by investing heavily in room for units early on. I don't have any really great units yet, though. That's the key. I want to get at least one good soul outlet and one good soul creator. If those exist, which I'm guessing, you know, knowing what I know about this game, I'm sure that that those things are available. Hey, Erlen, yeah, we're playing the Shaman class now. This is the last class you unlock. You gotta play 10 games to unlock it. Definitely the one with the weirdest mechanic so far. I mean, it's possible, Karnas. Some sort of necromantic unit would not surprise me. +1 gold whenever a soul building with full soul collects additional soul. Okay. I can't even parse that. I could probably figure out what that means, but I don't care, because early on I always take territory expansion, because it's houses and expansion, and that's what we're all about here. Those are the things we need. Granted, a good build isn't going to use this many houses, to be honest with you. They're going to find other outlets to get those Radisson cap up, but you got to get those units where you... Oh, here we go. Summon Pit. This looks rare. Summon 3 Earth Spirits. They disappear after 60 seconds. At the frontmost defensive wall. Stacks souls and spends all when used after construction. So I have to trigger that. And those things aren't even that powerful. I don't like that at all. If I'm paying that kind of price, if I have to go trigger the stupid thing, I want some, like, good units. Oh, look at this. 15 seconds, you get 4 gold for every ally on the board. Again, something that would take advantage of lots of smaller units. I mean, yeah, I'll take that. Sure. Do I even want another Acolyte? I got 2, right? No, I've only got the 1. Alright, I'll take another one. Oh, cancel market. Single card market. Well, you know, I'm not thrilled with the card selection we've had so far, but we got the basics. We got houses. We got houses and we got defensive barriers. Alright, I'll lose half my gold. I either lose half my gold or 2 unit cap. I mean, this ain't hard. I'm taking... Oh, actually, my gold... I have no money right now. Take the money. Alright, bigger units are coming down the pipe here. My little acolytes aren't the best fighters. And it was an event, Kindness, you know, I had to... There was a story reason given. I'm sure it wasn't that, you know... Story in roguelikes is always appreciated, but, you know, it's not part of... These are so system-heavy, you know, this is a very system-heavy game. With cute rats. Okay, so the slum card would take care of all my housing problems. The thing about the slum card is, it's kind of a trap. It does give you tons of unit cap over time, because it keeps giving you basically tons of houses, but it takes away all your tax income. And at the end of the day, the big issue with the slum card isn't the fact that it takes away your tax income, because you won't need that depending on your build. But it takes up all of your space. Your whole place gets filled up with slums, and you don't have any room to put other buildings down, and that's a problem. Especially since I don't know what route this class takes when we find some better cards. I mean, God willing, we find those better cards. We do have a merchant here. Please, give me something. Alright. The Druid, we haven't seen that. On hit, minus 60% move speed. What kind of joke? What is this even supposed to do? I don't understand the value in this card. It costs a significant amount of money. Stats are not very good. Slows enemies down. I mean, obviously there's some kind of combo, right? Ugh. I don't want to take the scars. But I really do need another unit in the mix right now. I'm not excited about that one, though. I'll tell you that right now. We did get the Bachelor out. He's a cool one. He's a big boy. As you can see, we're defending on two fronts this game, instead of the one front luxury that we had last game. This makes certain things, especially like mini-bosses and elite monsters, more difficult to handle. As it should be. We got very lucky, like I said. I get 200 gold right here for turning in all my souls. The Ziggurat. 4 Radizans. Launching souls. Another druid. Soul flower. Leader level. Man, what is this? For the next 30 seconds. -3 cost. No. I mean, the one front was a very fun way to play. I'll tell you that. It definitely helped, like, make that run very easy. We got an event. +1 soul when I click a ghost. Oh my god, that's a lot of ghosts. Is this one coming from both angles? Tis! I got these defensive walls I want to get down, but I can't do it while we're fighting. Oh, the druid at least has a ranged attack. That's cool. That's definitely not worth the 50 gold, but... %50 chance of an advisor. 1 advisor guarantee if I put 10 to the cost of all skill cards. Or 300 gold. You know, you never know what you're going to get for your advisor. I'll take one. Merchant stays 50... Oh, God, that was not worth it. And the demands! They're demanding everything. And... one moment, we got a stream raid. Hold everything! We must do battle on the high seas with the Kraken. That was well done as always, team. Very impressive. Yes, we are going for a green chest here. Do not ask. Mistakes were made. Tell your friends about your awesome battle tokens you got here. Alright. Forces are coming from both sides again. We're moving our front lines up. Oh man, the druid costs 2, like... 2 food as well. That's not very nice. You know, we're already on wave 10. We have not found a lot of very valuable stuff yet. We really need to get things percolating on the card front. My merchants need to come through for me. Yet another defensive... Well, where are my units, damn it? Alright, Oh. This one lets me draw... Well, that's not even that great. Get a wall. Apartment. Oh, I can only buy one thing. That's right. Dang it. Alright. Well, whatever. We'll never need walls again. We're gonna be max extended on all fronts. So there's some value in getting that done early. So we can worry about other things. But at the same time, I wish we had not spent all this time on these. But that's just what came up, you know? You gotta play with the cards you're dealt. I'm here all night, folks. Alright, the big merchant's here. Okay, please tell me this. Oh, here we go. Soul Reaper. This has got to be good, right? +1 attack for every soul you have when deployed. Okay. Okay. I can kind of get behind that. Yeah. A big-ass range unit with, like, a soul ball. I mean, I've got, like, what? I got a crap load of souls right now. This thing would have massive attack power. We can live with this, I think. Yeah, 79 souls, so this thing would have over 100 attack. For those of you doing the math at home, that's a fairly good amount of attack power. Now, I would imagine it's a fairly fragile backline unit, but... Wait, what? Why do I have 0 souls? I didn't spend my souls. Wait, what? It has to collect souls... Wait, hang on. Do these cards collect souls individually? Because if that's the case, literally everything has just changed. That is not how I thought the mechanic worked at all. Every soul card harvests its own souls? Is that how this works? That would be very different. And I definitely would have taken some different cards. I thought I was working with one soul pot, but I think that is not the case at all. Yeah, they're all their own souls, I think. So soul siphoning cards are way better than I thought. So these forbidden trades, I could queue up multiples, all gathering souls at once for mad cash. Okay. Interesting. Yes, hello, sir. I would like... Yeah, that's the right pick. Okay, so every soul harvesting card harvests its own souls. That's a very big revelation. And I'm glad we discovered it on a wave 10 rather than a wave 50. I don't even think they need to be in my hand. Right? They don't. As long as they're like in my deck fluctuating, I think they're getting souls. I think. Of course, I don't know that for sure either. But they do all have their own soul siphon counters, that's for sure. One played while in hand. So I have to keep this in my hand to get the souls for it. This is more complicated than I had initially anticipated. To get the soul, it has to be in my hand when the unit dies. Or when I trigger my my hero ability for 4 souls for every card in my graveyard. Oh my, what the oh my god. They're using hacks. Freaking mini bosses, man. Oh my god, they murdered everyone here. Legendary cards. Give me a legend. Doom. Okay. I like this. 20 curse to all enemies after 60 seconds. Interesting. Well, this one, the Spirit Shard, could actually be really great too. 300 gold. And that doesn't have to be in my hand, so I can just keep using... You know what? I'm taking the Spirit Shard. That'll pay dividends very quickly in this deck with all the dying and the... Okay, so the soul cards need to be in my deck during the death. Need to be in my hand when stuff dies in order to charge up the souls, or when I use my ritual. Okay, so but they all do use their own soul siphon ticker, which is okay, we get it. So we need to try to coordinate battles around when I have them in my hands. There's a lot of juggling here. Okay. Do I want another acolyte? Yes. Yes, I do. Get souls, yo. Get souls. Alright. +1 leader level, get a rebel card. Oh. Leader ability cooldown minus 10s. That's great. Let's do it. We can use that. See, I can watch these skeletons die. Man, you really need to be on your timing for all this soul crap. We just made him permanently cheaper to play. Oh, this thing. My forbidden tree. Oh man. So if I knew what I needed then, I would have been cycling. I would have made sure that during those early game battles, that forbidden tree would have been in my hand. I could have made mad bank. Whatever. You live, you learn, right? You got to try to coordinate battles like around when you've got stuff in your hand. This is just wild. This is a whole nother layer of gameplay right here. God, I gotta get a monastery up so I can start deleting these cards. I got no way to get removed cards from my deck. Now see, the Spirit Shard does work great, even when not in my hand. So all the death is good. I'm gonna churn out some more Skeleton Garbos. These units are definitely fragile. More fragile than a lot that I've been used to. But they do seek death. Okay, another Soul Reaper? Come on, do I really need that? Are we done with walls? We're done on this side. We were at the max extension on this side. Let me check the other side. We got one more to go. Perfect. Perfecto! I gotta, like, wait for battle to end, stop cycling, get the benefit from your goodies. Wait, that's the Soul Reaper's a melee unit. No wonder it gets killed so fast. Oh my god, we're dying. We're dying. These units are just very fragile. I need some big, beefy boys. Okay, that's good. Ooh, I can get an upgrade too, though. No, I gotta go for this. How do we keep our forces flush in this devastating world with these Soul Reapers who are babies with 48 health frontliners? Oh god, Merchant, please have something good for me. Oh! Alright, we're done with... Okay, Market's good. And we'll take more Acolytes. Why the hell not? And why not? We'll get a library too. F it. Oh crap, what the hell? We've got an occur. Oh boy, we are in deep trouble. And some backdooring right there. All right, event, save us. Random economy. Oh, well, what the hell? Building it is. Good, it was a good building. Hey. Oh man, they're coming again from this side. We need forces. Need forces, please. Oh lord. 2 damage per newly collected soul to all enemies. What the? What does newly collected soul mean? Oh, I can't afford it anyway, huh? Almost can afford it though. I kind of want this card. Oracle sounds very powerful. I like the way it sounds. Oh, we're not going to get that, are we? That was a... I should have used the Forbidden Trade before I did it. Whatever, let's spend it now. More Acolytes! Oh my god, these barrels! Look at that, they go right past my line. This is definitely a very, very, very different class. I know, right? The barrels. I feel like I'm like unit strapped every fight, which is not a good sign. Oh my god. Alright, give me whatever this is. Actually, no, just give me another market. Eventually, the markets will bear fruit. You know what they say, it's time spent in the market. What the hell is that noise? Oh my god, what the hell? What happened over here? I don't know what happened over here, but it's very bad, and we have another wave coming from this side, and we don't have no units over here whatsoever. There was apparently a massacre when I wasn't looking. We got the big boy vendor here. Turnivert, hello, good evening to you, how are you? Welcome. We are trying to survive here in Ratlandia. Build up our Ratropolis. Oh, crap. I got, like, no units on this side. Oh my god, they killed all my guys. This isn't going very well. Oh. 3,000 gold, but I'll lose 10 radisons. You know what? We'll make the 10 radisons back. We need the money. Oh, the Ent. 1120, but it disappears after its souls run out. This must be the big boy. And it's also going to take a considerable amount of effort to get working, but... Oh my god, my city! Hang on, hang on, hang on. We got a wave coming in. Warrior! Necromancer! Where were you guys? Oh my god, where have you been all my life? The Ents are great. You gonna see all these destroyed buildings? This has been harrowing. Oh, look at it, counts down. It's only alive for 70 seconds. Man, we need more soul generation somehow. These Ents are... They trap you with these Ents, you know. Make you think they're good. But they feast upon death. Alright, we need more freaking units! Oh god, I don't want more druids and skirmishers. Get out of here. Alright, we'll take the random unit. Good, it was a necromancer. We like. Oh my.
And to think I hesitated.
Stupid Ents. Hey, Turnover, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Zyreals, thanks for being here, yo. Turnover, it's up to 36 gifted subs here in the community. Thank you so much, Turnover. Thanks for being here. Well, the Ent looks like they do pretty good work, but they are, you know, they have to be fed. We got a new merchant. Okay. Pretentious one, thank you so much. Yeah, work tomorrow. You said it. Jack, what can I help you with? Thanks for coming, Pretentious. We got the Chief. Can't attack. When deployed, add 5 Ethereal Skirmisher cards to your hand. Oh, cool. Okay, I like that. And then the Priestess, for every 15 seconds, apply shield, which blocks the next... Okay. You know what? Just give me all of them. We need more units. Ah, yes, the Smithy. Excellent. I think one Priestess is probably enough. Oh god, we definitely need to beef up this side first. This place almost died last time.
And to think I hesitated.
Turnover! Did you hit me with a number? You did. Taylor Swift's... Wow. Well, okay. Thanks for being here, Taylor Swift's legs. And thank you, Turnover, for your 37th gift sub here in the channel. Thank you so much for being here. "28 seconds of vintage. Will it be enough? Definitely not. Thanks, Trinivert. I appreciate that. Alright, let's upgrade our Reapers, right? We got tons of Reapers, we got tons of Necromancers. Oh wow, yeah. These are good upgrades. How about the Ent? Wow, the Ent gets 100 extra health. He still applies by the same rules, though, so I don't. We're doing them last. Let's get the Necromancers up there. Dude, what the hell? Why aren't my guys fighting? Jesus Christ. That Lamia thing is killing everything. I'm toast. Jesus Christ. You know, I think this is the end of our fun. This is definitely a class I would like to learn. Oh my god, look at how bad that ent is. We're out of money! Oh my god. GG! That was not expected, but man, the shaman class really threw me for a loop there. Definitely got some mad learning to do about the soul system. We discovered a lot about it during the course of that game, though, so I definitely have a better grasp of how you gotta play it. Definitely requires some mad timing considerations in comparison to a lot of the others. When deployed, summon a moth. I like this already. I want moth. I want rat moth. Alright. That actually is a pretty good time to kick off our final Stream Raider battle for the night and then call it. As, yes, I too have an early morning tomorrow, as many of you do. It's been great having you here tonight. I am quite a fan of Ratropolis. Really enjoying discovering that game. You know, there's so many like Slay the Spire style games out there. Deck building games have really taken off in the last few years. So when I find ones that I really like, you know, like Monster Train, and I think Ratropolis is going to be up there. I like to talk about them. I like to play them. So, and no, I'm not I'm not ascending Ratropolis to the Slay the Spire heights just quite yet, but I'm definitely having a good time with it. That's my take on it right now. And it's been great to see you tonight and all weekend long. Y'all are the best. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And I had a really good time with that big victory and that crushing defeat with our rat antics this evening. Tomorrow night, we're back to the regular schedule. So no day streams. I'll see you at 8 CT. We'll have a good time. We'll drink some bang. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. That's definitely a thing that's going to happen. And it looks like we got this battle against the orcs. No problem. So. And also, finally, the new Stream Raider skin should probably be in this week, right? It's been a long time coming. But, hopefully this week, right? I think it's the animations I asked for. They were pretty complex. Oh. That's what you like to see. Orcs losing. Nicely done. Get those big event tokens, right? Look at that. Your battle passes just went flying. There was definitely a strategy there. Okay. Have a great night, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Thank you, Azelle. Thanks, everybody. I'll see y'all later. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And I'll catch you tomorrow.